I'm curious, what are people running off to in a mindless fashion? Somebody say something. Work! Your CEO isn't here, is she or he? Work. And don't place judgment. Work does. What else? Sometimes it's the next thing, but I don't even know what it is. But that's where my mind's going, right? Ooh, and our mind loves to do that. Go into the future. It just does it. We don't have to prompt it. Thank you. Another one. Yes, Kathy. So it's the phone on Facebook. I'm on there, and then something else happens, and something else happens, something else happens, and then an hour later, you're still doing this. Thank you, Kathy. By the way, we've all done that in some fashion, all right? We've also done what you talked about, which is thinking ahead, but don't know what that is. That's where our mind takes us, and about work. Well, the question for us is, so when that happens, what are we missing in life? What's happening in our day when we're not attentive to right now in the present? Because we know right now, this is all that exists. That's it. Tomorrow doesn't here. A minute from now doesn't exist. Yesterday is yesterday. This is it. Presence. We don't give a whole lot of a thought or attention to that. That's where it is. So when we miss things, when we're at work and my attention goes somewhere over here, we may miss work, we may have to redo it, I have to ask more information, we make mistakes, we become reactive. Anybody here react? That's what happens. And we become anxious. You know, it's really not a healthy way to live and work. And we know that. We know that. So Jennifer said, here's some of the questions that maybe this group might want to have answers to. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have any answers. I don't. And here's why. Mindfulness is your own journey. Mindfulness is your own journey. You have to discover what that's going to mean for you and how that's going to impact your life in ways that are meaningful and bring you a sense of attention and presence in your life. But here are some of the questions. It all has to do with how. So Jennifer said, well, they might want to know, how can I be more present as a working parent? Or maybe more attentive with my family or with my work? Or how can I be more attentive in conversations that I may have at work or at home? Those are common things that we run into. So the challenge is, I know for many of us, is we're busy, we've got demands, we're being pulled here, we're being pulled there. How many of you experienced the monkey mind? Judders all around. I had it this morning. You know, you just want to turn it off. Well, you can turn it off for about a second, and then up it pops again. All right, there's a part of that. And so you want to know, how can I use my time with the greatest impact? Well, we have to admit that there's certain realities in our lives. There is no other universe for us to go to. This is the one we've been born into and the one that we will die into.